In today's video, I'm going to share with you what I put into my charity Christmas box this year, and also I'm going to give you lots of different ideas for all the different age ranges and for both boys and girls. Hi there and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then my name is Abigail and I make videos based around intentional Christian parenting. So if you enjoy this video, please do go down on there and hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this. But we're going to crack on straight on into it, and I'm going to basically show you what's in my charity Christmas shoebox this year, and also give you loads of different ideas for different age ranges, girls, boys, all the different things. So if you're stuck for ideas for what to put in the shoebox, then this is the right place to be. So I'm going to just explain now briefly, if you don't know what Samaritan's Purse is, or you don't know what this whole shoebox idea is. Basically, Samaritan's Purse is a Christian organisation who basically send out little boxes like this for little children that are a little bit poorer and that may not get a Christmas present at Christmas because of that. And this is essentially just a lovely box full of goodies for the child for their Christmas. So it's a lovely idea. I really like the idea. Actually, my husband, who is Romanian, if you don't know, when he was younger, he received some of these boxes. So he knows firsthand how amazing it can be to get a box like this on Christmas. So if you want to get involved in this and you haven't before, just go onto their website, which I'm going to link down below, and the drop-off date is next week, so 11th to the 18th of November 2019, and this is for the UK. This is when you want to drop off your shoebox, so it's not too late to get involved. Just pick yourself up a shoebox. You can get a shoebox, just a normal one of a normal dimensions, or you can get the ones off the website. But either way, get yourself a shoebox, fill it with goodies, and send it off, and you can get involved as well. So this is not sponsored by Samaritan's Purse. I just personally really like it. It's a really great thing. Loads of people do it. So let's go on into the ideas. The first thing to note is that this year you cannot put toothpaste or sweets into your boxes, and that's just because of new import regulations, which is very annoying because obviously sweets is something that kids love. But there's loads of other different things you can put in instead. I can fill your box up with loads of lovely things. So the different categories that the Samaritan's Purse state to get things for is toys, school supplies, hygiene items, things like hats and gloves, and jewellery. The things to avoid, apart from the more obvious things like knives, etc., the things to avoid is handmade or knitted stuffed toys, playing cards and any lotions or liquids, and any clothing apart from hats, gloves, scarves. So if you want any more of those details, again, I'm going to link it down below and let you know. And you can basically go on and just double check all the regulations. But the things I'm going to show you today, you can definitely put into your shoebox. And yeah, I'm hopefully going to give you loads of different ideas. Oh, also, this is officially the start of my Christmas content. So I have a lovely Christmas jumper on with a lovely little Christmas robin and sleeves. So I hope you appreciate the Christmassy-ness of this. Maybe it's a bit too early for some of you, but I think we need to get into the Christmas content because it's only next month it's Christmas. And of course, this is a Christmas related thing. So yes, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you first of all the things that I've got in my box. My box is for a 2 to 4 year old boy. And then after that, I'm going to share with you some of the other things that you can put in your box. I went out to different shops and I've recorded little toys that I think would be great for all the different age ranges, and I'll tell you which kind of shops, if you are in the UK, you can get these exact items at as well. So if you're really stuck for ideas, you can go to these exact shops and buy these exact things that I'm going to show you throughout this video. So the first thing that I have in my box is hats and gloves and scarves. So there's another little bit. So a little hat, little glove set. Again, this doesn't have to be super expensive for you to make a shoebox. You can get pretty cheap things depending on what you're getting. These ones we got out of Poundland, and it's just a little hat and glove set. So that's the first thing we got. We then went on and got him, so we got quite a few different toy things because of course children love toys. But the first thing I want to show you is, for a hygiene item, is Johnson's Baby Bar Soap. We got a pack of 4 of these for £1. And then a little Colgate toothbrush, again £1. And then we move on to the toys. So I think no matter what age your child is that you're going to get the box for, I think a soft toy is essential. Now, don't judge, but I still sleep with a soft toy. I think soft toys are just so comforting and lovely, and you can't go wrong. So I think every single box, in my opinion, should have a little soft toy in it. Then, oh yeah, I wouldn't say the price of these. This was also £1, but you can of course get soft toys anywhere. And all those things so far were from the pound shop. And then this is also from the pound shop, and it is just a little plastic car. You can get smaller ones for older children. This is like a really nice big one for a younger child. And again, this was from Wilkinson's for very cheap. This is a little flashy ball, so little kids love that kind of thing. And then also from Wilkinson's, little rubbery stretchy lizard things. The next thing I thought would be really fun to include, and is really flat so you can get more stuff in after it, is Plasticine, which is obviously nice and flat, and that was pretty cheap. That was about £1 something, and we got that out of WH Smith. We also got this out of WH Smith. It was on deal. It's a little cat, not purse, cat pencil case, and then I've put some stuff inside it as well. So I've put a bunch of these little washcloths that we got from Poundland for £1. We got 6 of them for £1. And then also another little thing that little boys will play for ages, or girls, is a little, basically one of those little snake things that you squeeze and it like squirms out your hand. So it's like a little fun play thing. So those are both inside that pencil case. And then also another thing we have is jumbo wax crayons. So this is for, again, this is for a 2 to 4 year old child, so nice jumbo crayons that they can easily use. I think it's really great to include a drawing pad, but like a blank one, so one with blank paper in. This is like a sketch pad, but you can obviously get any kind of blank one. And this was from WH Smith as well. And then I think it is really good to include lots of flat things because you can get more stuff in the box, so it's more exciting for the child, I feel like. And this is probably the nicest thing I think that we got, which was a little sticker book. This was £5.99 out of WH Smith, and it's just basically, you get loads of animal stickers in it, and then you've got little scenes that you can stick them into. So all kids would love that. And that's all the things that we got to fit in our box. So I think that's a good variety of different things, between like a lot of toys but also some hygiene things that might be essential as well. Also, another thing that I saw that I was going to put in the box but doesn't fit because I have really bad perception of how much fits in the box, but I was going to get in this, but it's also got like a wooden knife in it, so I'm not sure if you could put this in, but any kind of wooden toy is lovely. Okay, now to move on to some of the things for the different age ranges and for some other ideas. So the age ranges are 2 to 4 years, 5 to 9 years, and 10 to 14 years, and of course boys and girls. So you can, for a girl from anywhere from 2 to 9, I think you can pick bows. There's a lot of fun places to get bows. You can get them in Poundland, you can get them in Claire's Accessories. Also, a girl of any age would love a little compact mirror. These ones we found were in Poundland again. And then also hair clips and accessories, various styles, various places, Poundland, Claire's Accessories, pretty much any supermarket you can get these. Also, for a 2 to 4 year old little girl or boy, they had these really cute hand mitts that had little faces on them for washing. A 5 to 9 year old girl would also love, or boy, would love dolls. There's lots of different variety of dolls that I had, which when we looked at the ones in Wilkinson's that were a bit more expensive, and of course there's little ones in Poundland as well. And then skipping ropes as well for a little boy or girl. Little Lego figures for maybe an older child. Of course you don't want them to choke on it, so little Lego figures. You can find these, we found these in Poundland, these ones. And then of course wooden vehicles are perfect, I think, for any age child, but also especially for younger children. So we had these little like fire engine ones, and there's various ones you can get. Like I said, any age child will love a soft toy. I think essential, put that in your box. Sometimes it can be a bit harder, I think, to get for an older child, and so some of the great ideas for a 10 to 14 year old girl or boy could be cute stationery. So you can find plenty of cute stationery in WH Smith. So like rubbers, highlighters, gel pens, stickers, stamps. Literally the list is endless. Like notebooks, coloured pencils and pens. So many nice stationery things that I think is perfect for an older boy or girl. A younger one, of course, like I showed you before, like little colouring books as well as little crayons. If you're wanting to do more than one shoebox, I think a great place to go in different shops is the party favour section. And in the party favour section, you can usually find multi-packs for quite a cheap price of little toys. So things like musical instruments, little dinosaur figures, I found balloons, balls, stickers, and you can make a bunch of different boxes for not as expensive out of the party favours area. I saw some lovely cute pencil cases. I saw a lovely pink sparkly one actually, which I personally would love, and there was also different other pink shade ones, which again, lovely. For an older girl, I think jewellery is an amazing bet because it's something that they love to dress up in, and I just feel like any little girl would love some jewellery. So a great idea of where to get jewellery is from a second-hand charity shop. You get it very cheaply, it's fine quality, and little girls love dressing up in that. Yeah, super cheap, super good quality. Similar to the sticker book that I showed you earlier, I also saw little princess sparkly books, like dressing up little dolls in sticker form. I thought that was lovely. For an older girl, again, fancy pens and stationeries, the little notebooks that you can get, right, with the sequins that change direction, with the change colour, the way that you put them, the different directions, if you know what I mean. One of those, any age girl is going to love that, especially if you can't readily get it in their country. Like, little girls will die for that. I mean, I die for that, and I'm not even that little anymore. So another good one to do, I think, is paints, like watercolour paints that you need to put water into, and brushes. You could do that as like a little art activity thing to put in. Like I said before, if you want to get more fancy accessories, Claire's Accessories is a good place to get it, because I remember when I was a little girl, I used to love going into Claire's Accessories and looking at the little necklaces and the jewellery. It's a little bit more expensive than maybe like your supermarket or charity shops, but they have some lovely things in there. They have like scrunchies as well. Like anything out of there, basically, a little girl is going to die for. So I would highly recommend Claire's Accessories. Hopefully I didn't go through that too fast for you, but those are all my ideas that I have at the moment of all the things that I saw in the shops. Like I said before, if you live in the UK, pound shops, WH Smith, Claire's Accessories, supermarkets, Wilkinsons, all these places have got really great options for the shoe boxes, and they're pretty good prices as well. What I would say is that it's really important to put a quality toy or two into the box, so something really nice is going to last a little bit longer. So a wooden toy is perfect for that. Of course you can use plastic toys, that'll last for ages as well. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, some kind of art thing I think is very important. So if you put a special toy in, something arty, a soft toy to cuddle, and then one or two hygiene items, and then you can fill up the box with the rest of whatever you want. But I feel like those are the most essential kind of things to put in your box. Like I said, I'll link the Samaritan's Purse website down below. You can go check that out. You've got until I think the end of next week, or that's the national collection week anyway, so I would recommend putting your box in then. And yes, I hope you have happy collecting and happy making up little boxes for your child. You put a £5 donation in, I think, to help with the delivery of the boxes, and then you can also put, if you want to, a little photograph and message from yourself into the box. I think, bearing in mind, I'm not sure if they translate the message, so maybe just put your name and like a picture in, and the little child then knows who the boxes come from, which I think is a lovely idea as well. I really hope this video has been helpful for you. If it was, subscribe, like I said, give me a like, and let me know any other things that you've thought of to put in your box in the comments down below. And I'll see you very shortly in my next video. Bye.